You heard from Nayuta?
Yes, she said something is bothering her, and proposed a joint investigation.
Alright. What's the location?
That's what has me a bit concerned. It's the lift.
The lift?
I suppose it's more accurate to say the route leading to it. Unlike the area immediately surrounding the lift, there shouldn't be too many raptures there.
I see.
Are you afraid?
Of course not. Do you have the coordinates?
Nayuta gave us a rendezvous point. She wants you to wait for her there.
Wait, you're really going?
Don't worry, I won't ask you to come. Just focus on your training.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that. I never expected you to take me along. But if you go, this place will be completely empty. What if there's another attack?
Then fight them off.
Do you think we'd be having this conversation if I thought I could do that?
It'll be fine. Go.
Care to explain what you mean by fine?
You know who said he'd send reinforcements.
Oh? Honey's sending reinforcements? From the Ark?
No.
Then from where?
You'll have to see for yourself. To be honest, I still can't really believe it. I doubt I'll be completely convinced until it actually happens.
Huh?
Regardless, we should be able to hold out until they arrive, even if they get delayed.
Indeed. We've expanded the range of our optical camouflage and refined Eden's spear. We can hold out for several days, barring a visit from the Queen herself. Should that happen, we won't last half a day.
It sounds like you're telling me not to go.
Quite the opposite. We're saying you can go without worry. It's critical that we gather more intel, especially now, when we don't know what the Queen intends to do. Go.
Alright, I'll be off then.
When do you think we'll be able to produce Nikke's? Has Honey contacted you?
That technology is as classified as it gets. We won't get our hands on it overnight.
I hope he's alright.
Tactics.
Entertainment.
It was so quiet, I thought someone should say something.
Yeah, the silence was killing me too. Technology.
You're an Elysian, Nikke. Don't say the Macillus slogan.
I mean, you were just staring at me without saying anything.
This is the first time an Elysian Nikke has ever transferred into a Macillus body. Frankly, I have no clue what to do about it, let alone what to say.
Really? I figured you'd say something like, "This calls for a tactical approach."
You can't use that word for just anything.
Says the one who uses it for everything.
I spoke with the representative from MMR. They've agreed that your affiliation is to remain with Elysian, and we will continue to take full responsibility for you. The issue is that your specifications are rather singular.
Of course they are. I'm special. Completely one of a kind.
That means that every time you need repairs, you'll have to go to Macillus.
Come again?
All your parts, as well as their implementation, are proprietary. On top of that, they're too advanced for us. Regrettably, Elysian in its current state cannot fully comprehend all of the technology in your body. They say you're immune to E2 crystals, dark matter, even corruption, at least in theory. It's absurd. Such convenient technology is far removed from what it means to be tactical. Overcoming weakness through strategy is the very essence of tactics. In any case, only Miscellus is capable of engineering bodies with such technology. Which is to say, you'll have to go to them every time an issue arises.
Ugh, that sounds like a pain.
You brought this upon yourself by running off and getting yourself a new body from someone else.
My bad.
Elysian managing a Miscellus-made body. Life is never short on surprises.
That's what I hear from people who are super old.
Ugh.
Sorry.
We're short on time, so we'll iron out the details as we go. Bring it in.
Oh, I bet it's a birthday cake! Wait, whose birthday is it?
She probably means for you, to commemorate your new life in this body.
Our CEO may seem stone cold serious on the outside, but we all know she's a softie on the inside. Aw, that's so sweet! Thank you!
I don't even know how to respond to any of this. Thank you.
Wow, that's huge!
Is it a coffin?
Unbelievable! She makes one small mistake and you're ready to bury her 6 feet under?
Could you please instruct your squad to be quiet?
If you want to keep me quiet, you'll have to use your mouth, Commander. Mwah, mwah. Mwah. Did you just get embarrassed by your own joke?
This is why you need to develop a habit of thinking before making a joke.
You all are really something. Anyway, open it. Given the circumstances, shouldn't Neon be the one opening it?
Interesting that you just assume you should take the lead, Commander.
Yeah, pretty presumptuous of you to waltz up there like you're the leader. Could you all shush? I'm pretty sure I'm the main character this time around. What is that? A steel sleeping bag?
It looks like a tool. Maybe you're getting reassigned to Mighty Tools.
What? Am I being sent to Miscellus?
I'm glad at least one of you could tell.
It's a gun?
Pick it up.
It's like firepower incarnate.
It's a monster of a weapon, loaded with every technology available to Elysian. We could never resolve the issue of the power source, so it never passed the concept phase. We were finally able to complete it, thanks to a power unit provided by Miscellus.
Ah, so that's why both the Elysian and Miscellus logos are on it.
Yes, naturally, we take copyright seriously. Now, when you fire the weapon, its power source will resonate with your body, generating golden particles. Those particles will apparently affect both the gun itself and the bullets. But as to what effect they'll have, we still don't know. Once we obtain battle data, we can begin proper research. For any other details, you may refer to the manual.
Wow! This thing looks like you could shoot lasers out of it! Pew pew!
The only things permitted to be shot from that barrel are bullets and shells. It cannot and will not ever be a laser weapon. Commit this to memory. Only weapons that use live ammunition are tactical. Anything else is heresy, a sham. Understood.
Yes, ma'am! Understood! Long live live ammunition!
Whew, much better.
How is it even all that different? It still needs a power source to function.
Take it. It was made just for you.
Thanks. I'll put it to good use.
Make sure to capture 6-0. I've received a message from Mustang. He says not to keep you too long. You should head over.
Instructor,
What?
do you have anything for me?
No.
That's cold.
What is it now?
Thank you for everything.
You better get going.
I'm gonna treat this like a performance.
I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through! Let's keep this momentum going!
Just a sec. Stand by! I will be the star of the art! Get ready for max firepower! Everyone, sing along!
Conducting maintenance. We're not done. Keep going.
I guess I really was born to perform!
Anis, ma chérie! You've arrivé!
I can already feel my energy draining.
We don't need to speak longtemps. We can skip directement to the denouement.
Commander, where are you?
Someone just touched my leg!
I confused our positions.
Hey! Who's groping me? Now someone's linking arms with me!
Get out of the way already! Commander, where are you?
Don't! That tickles!
Très bien.
What the? Whoa! It's so sparkly!
Is that a weapon?
Could you let go of my hand now, Rappy?
Sorry. I thought I'd take advantage of the blackout, but it didn't really work.
Voila! A weapon to use as on pair with l'expansive armament star. It will naturally help in your upcoming battle.
How do I use it?
C'est simple. Just pull the trigger to fire.
I figured that much, but what are all these floaty bits on the side?
Ah, those? They're spotlights.
There's gotta be more to them than that though, right?
No, that is all.
But why?
A star must shine anytime, anywhere. She must appear there at all times.
Still, they can be used to blind the enemy or something, right?
No, the lights have been adjusted specially to show off your beauty. They cannot be utilised as some sort of grenade flash.
Wait. That shield-looking thing on the left isn't a shield, is it?
No, c'est un speaker.
Seriously?
Katya and Nikke must remain pop stars, even on the battlefield. You mustn't forget this, ma chérie.
Of course. Got it. Thanks.
Now then, are all preparatives complete?
Yeah, I think so. Mion and I both got everything we were supposed to get.
Mustang,
Oui.
nothing for me?
Nothing.
Dang.
Très bien. I shall leave the rest in your capable hands. The destiny of the Ark is at stake, but I firmly believe that you will achieve la victoire.
We'll do our best.
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through!
I need a sec.
I will be the star of the art! Get ready for TT Star! Get ready for max firepower! Did you see me shine up there? You've gotta be kidding. You really want to do all this? Just to catch one hunk of junk?
She's no longer something we can dismiss so easily. Her impact on the Ark had been relatively minimal for a long time, but now she is an active threat. She announced her intent to carry out a large-scale attack.
What? By using E2 crystals? Then we just adjust the alpha particle density to get rid of them. It's not hard.
We would need to install alpha particle generators across the entire Ark to do that. We began installing them after the first attack, but progress has been slow.
And more importantly, it's harmful to the human body. Doing something like that across the entire Ark would introduce its own problems.
Now that I think of it, alpha particles disable electronic devices too. That could make things complicated. Alright, fine. Point taken.
That is why the commander here has proposed a rather audacious operation.
When was the last time a mere commander set foot in this chamber?
Not since New Hope.
Well, how does it feel having a meeting with the deputy chiefs and the CEOs of the Big Three? It just means we're eager to hear what you have to say. Don't feel too pressured.
Would you explain the operation?
You can't be serious. You don't really think you can get rid of her just by flipping a switch, do you? Tell me, does restarting your computer make all its data disappear?
And what if she's got more than one copy of herself?
There is no need for concern regarding that matter. We will utilize the highest grade hardware available. It will be compelling enough to draw every copy of 6.0 to it once the power is shut off. Correction. She will have no choice but to move every copy of herself to it.
And what exactly will this hardware be?
As that information is central to the operation, I will not disclose it to anyone other than the counters and their commander.
Oh la la! You become un véritable VIP, Commander!
This will likely cause widespread chaos.
Agreed. I will be dedicating all of my resources to monitoring and addressing any trouble that ensues. As for the 3 CEOs, please install independently powered surveillance cameras throughout the Ark. I would also appreciate it if you could ready multiple radios capable of establishing direct communication with me. I'm sure you are aware, but I must reiterate that all wired devices are strictly prohibited. 6.0 can transfer herself between devices using electrical lines. Extreme caution is required. Additionally, this operation must not be disclosed to any Nikkes under your command. And I highly recommend that you personally oversee the preparations. Other than that, please conduct yourselves as usual.
So that is why you didn't call in Doben.
Hold on. What if this thing escapes to the Outer Rim?
The Outer Rim's power grid is entirely dependent on the Ark. A blackout in the Ark will cause a blackout in the Outer Rim as well.
And you're not taking the safety of the Outer Rim into consideration.
Correct. At present, the Outer Rim is not part of the Ark, and therefore has not been factored into consideration. However, while no mention can be made of the operation to the Exotic Squad, encouraging them to establish a blackout protocol would be acceptable.
That's quite the surprising proposal coming from you.
The incident at Punk Street has altered my perspective. I found it encouraging that not a single Outer Rim resident breached the partition at that time. Whether by their own will or due to external influence, ultimately, they showed no intention of harming the Ark. While I cannot deem them completely harmless, they do not constitute a threat at present. Therefore, permitting them to prepare contingency measures is acceptable.
Good. I will take that under advisement.
That is all. Prepare all you can until the day of the operation.
Well done. We're counting on you to see it through. But be sure not to get overconfident out there.
Stop by Elysian later, along with the counters. I have something to give you.
Oh, you've beaten me to it, ma chérie! After Elysion, do grace Tetra with your presence as well.
No need to thank me. That was all her. She just did whatever she wanted. I realize it's ironic hearing this from me, but you probably should keep some distance between you and all that. In some ways, she's more than a bit unhinged. You know Wardress? Never mind. Do you need anything for the operation? If you do, let me know. Good. Consider me your piggy bank, should you need one.
You seem quite close to the leaders of the Ark. It's been a long day for you. I recommend getting rest before the operation. Sixo will seize control of the Ark. What follows after that, even I cannot predict. What is certain is that the Ark will be fundamentally changed. Conversely, even that may not be certain. There may be no visible change whatsoever, only that the Ark's central control AI will be replaced. However, we cannot count on that possibility. Right now, nothing can be guaranteed.
You don't understand what it means for a new queen to be born. The birth of a new queen signifies changes in the laws of nature. There's no telling what could happen. Everything you've learned about raptures over the past century will become worthless.
It must be done within the hour the Ark is left without power. In that regard, there is one more matter in which I require your assistance. The Ark's power infrastructure is an intricately interconnected network. Shutting down all systems will take considerable resources. Since I must focus on responding to any civil unrest during the blackout, I would prefer not to divert resources to the shutdown process itself. However, while the Ark's power systems are complex, they ultimately stem from one place: the Ark's power source. If that is deactivated, the Ark will shut down. That being said, I do not possess the authority to perform such a significant action. Shutting down the power source could put the Ark's very existence in peril. As a preventative measure, I was never given the authority to do so, in case I ever become corrupt. Therefore, you must shut down the Ark's power source. You know the method. On the day of the operation, deactivate the power source in time with Sixo's attack. Indeed. You will face no repercussions for this act. Correction. I will look the other way. Work with the Electric Shock Squad to shut down the Ark's power source.
Watch closely, Commander!
Stand by!
I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine!
I'm pretty
Fully active! Pierce through!
target clear.
Sing along!
I've got this. Let's do this. Doing great so far.
the star of the art! And get ready for TT Star! Get ready for max firepower!
Let's keep this momentum going! As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Are you really going to be alright?
I honestly don't think you need to carry this out personally, Commander.
Exactly! All you really need to do is give us the order and wait. You don't really need to be that involved yourself, do you? But, Mr. Commander...
Once you see what happens, you won't be able to unsee it. You're human. You can't get a memory wipe.
Okay, just take the ladder straight down. The floor kinda appears out of nowhere, so be careful.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend looking down.
We're here. Keep going straight ahead and you'll see it.
You know, it's not too late to turn back.
This is the Ark's power source. A gigantic core.
I'm fine. I'm just still not used to the sight of it.
The energy generated from this core passes through substations and is distributed throughout the Ark. It can handle all of the Ark's electricity by itself. In fact, sometimes it generates surplus energy. It's literally a monster. If we shut it down, the entire Ark will go dark. Are you sure you want to know, Mr. Commander? See those containers? They contain food for the gigantic core. It's a first-generation core. It doesn't operate on perpetual energy.
It sustains its power output using biological materials as fuel. Bodies don't get buried in the Ark. And to make a Nikke, you only need a human brain, Birth rates in the Ark are nearly 5 times higher than they were on the surface. Contraceptives don't exist in the Ark. Yet, the Ark's population has been essentially the same since its inception. Ugh.
Shutting the core down is simple. Lock those pipes, then forcibly ramp up the converter's output. The core will consume a massive amount of energy at once, and with no more fuel available, it'll be forced to shut down. But if it stays that way for too long, it'll break completely. We'd estimate about half a day. In 2 days? You're cutting it pretty close. Locking the pipes is easy, but the converter takes work. Are you sure this is absolutely necessary? Okay, no problem. Making schedules work is kinda my specialty. You still haven't told us why we're doing this, though. This isn't illegal, is it? You didn't suddenly decide to destroy the Ark or anything, right? Oh, so this really is a big deal. You risk your life for Nikke, so if you're asking this much of us, whatever this is must be really important. Are you okay with all of that, Miss Troney?
I'm fine. I'll get used to it. What about you?
As long as you're here, I'll be okay.
Yeah, me too.
Come on, the mood's gotten a bit too serious. We should be celebrating the fact that you're now privy to one of the Ark's biggest secrets. So, how does it feel, Mr. Commander? Does it make you never want to set foot in the Ark again?
All right, let's do what we gotta do.
I will be the star of the Ark!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through!
Entertainment! There's no time to rest.
One more time.
I will be the star of the Ark! Get ready for max firepower!
Target! Ahead! Fire it well!
Another victory for firepower!
Two minutes remain until Sixo's attack is set to commence. Is everyone prepared?
Of course.
What's wrong, Anise? Are you scared? I mean, given the circumstances...
Sixo has begun. E2 crystal attacks have been detected at 430 locations across the Ark. Expansion of the E2 crystals has commenced.
430?
She's really trying to put an end to everything.
Shouldn't the power be going out by now?
Sixo has taken the bait. She has taken control of Endless. Counters, engage.
Roger that.
This won't take long with our overwhelming firepower. I really didn't think we'd have to fight that thing again.
Allow me to express my gratitude. You've created such a magnificent vessel for me, and even opted to forego using a human brain in favor of AI. Thanks to that, I now possess the physical form I once only dreamed of. Remarkable. The laser gets concentrated into a single point, allowing it to vaporize whatever it touches. At such a high temperature, there's theoretically nothing it cannot eradicate. And on top of that, this body is capable of levitation as well. I find myself at a loss as to what to do. The counters hardly seem like they'd be a worthy opponent anymore.
It may be strange for me to say this, as an AI, but I have a hard time imagining the counters losing. They are, after all, the strongest force in the Ark.
Then killing them will make me the strongest.
We will use Endless, a Nikke developed to keep the Outer Rim under control, as bait. One with an AI instead of a human brain. She is a creation I am quite confident in. Sixo will no doubt be unable to resist possessing such a body.
What about Eternity?
Since your battle with her, Eternity has become increasingly self-aware. She currently possesses a sense of self on par with that of a child.
So you didn't want to use her because it'd feel like offing a kid?
I did not expect to arrive at such reasoning, but yes. Endless, on the other hand, has not yet developed a self. She is the most suitable to use as bait.
You said we would be the only ones fighting her. But wouldn't it be better if we brought other Nikkes and all attacked her at once?
It is clear that Sixo possesses data on every Nikke in the Ark. That includes full specs and combat data. Other Nikkes could potentially be compromised. However, the commando unit's full capabilities remain unknown to anyone in the Ark, myself included. Rappy's body and weapon. Anise's expansive armament star. Neon's new body. We have no reliable data for any of these. Speaking strictly in terms of technical specifications, Endless is capable of defeating you. But if we consider your latent capabilities and combat experience, I am certain you can subdue my masterpiece.
Fire power!
Where did that power come from?
Where did that firepower come from? Why are you acting so surprised?
A laser weapon? From Tetra?
Tetra developed a laser weapon? Why are you acting so surprised?
Focus, both of you.
A drill with a magnetic field?
You might want to move your arms before they get shredded.
If I do that, then it will be my torso that's shredded.
You're not wrong there.
You won't be able to evade at this distance. What?
I'll tell you what. Have a little entertainment punch! I think I'm starting to get how to use this thing. This one's gonna hit harder.
You damaged this body?
Nice shot, Neon.
Nice punch, Anise! Nice drill, Rappy!
Interesting. I've decided I shall play with you until I'm able to learn your patterns and specifications. This body can repair itself, meaning I can continue with this indefinitely.
It can repair itself?
Oh, right. They could do that. Wait, but does that mean...
Yes, while not at the level of a heretic. Endless's body is equipped with nanomachine-based self-repair technology. All right, let's do what we gotta do. I need
Jim, I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through! Let's keep this momentum going!
I've got this.
Did you just see what I
How
did?
heavy your burden has been.
Firepower, firepower! I will be the star of the art! Get ready for TT Star! Everyone, sing along! I guess I really was born to perform!
Hello, I'm back again.
Huh?
I've been coming here for the past few days, and every time you look at me like we've never met. I'm Irie, from the Inspection Unit Overseer.
Oh. I remember. You can come by all you want. It won't change anything. This isn't a video game. My affinity for you isn't going to increase, and no new features will be unlocked.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sure as we spend more time together, we'll become great friends.
Like I said, this isn't a game. I have my own life to attend to. If you keep showing up unannounced, I'll have no choice but to call for help.
Call who? Someone scary.
Maybe.
I'm part of an inspection unit. I have more pull than most squads.
That much I can believe, seeing how you uncovered the existence of the Forbidden Library. And considering that you always show up right when I clock in and out, you must understand how this place operates.
All part of the job.
Look, Irie, I can be cold and ruthless, so I'm going to be blunt. Stop coming here. I'm saying this for your sake. It could get dangerous for you.
What value does information have if it's hidden away forever? The fact that it's stored in a place called the Forbidden Library can only mean one thing. If that information ever left the Ark, there would be serious consequences. Having an entire squad dedicated to safeguarding it only further proves how important it is. I understand that. The Ark is an extremely closed system.
Then why are you acting like this?
Because if we can take a look at just some of those thoroughly hidden records, we might be able to save the Ark from danger.
You mean Dorothy? I dabble a bit in fortune-telling, and I'm also good at reading faces. She doesn't have the face of someone who harms others.
It could be the other way around.
What do you mean?
Some are assuming that Dorothy intends to harm the Ark. But what if it's the Ark that's harmed her? What if it's currently harming her? We have to know so that when the time comes, we can make the right decision. Either we get rid of her, or we help her. Imagine that she's already been wronged, and then no one takes her side. How sad would that be? The ultimate goal of my investigation is to determine the truth. Oh, have I convinced you?
You almost did. But no still means no.
Do you work out very much?
What, so now you're going to use force?
Yep.
Fine. As a master of Stellar Fate Fist, I accept the challenge. Don't tell me your plan is to cling onto my pant leg, is it?
That's precisely my plan.
You're coming off more like someone who just got dumped than an opponent.
Have you ever tried it before?
It's on my bucket list.
Oh, please. Just give me one more chance.
Let go. My heart and body belong to another.
Don't turn this into some weird role play.
Well, I was just following your lead.
Oh! What's going on?
A blackout? In the Ark? Irie, I don't think now's the time to be doing that.
Hiya!
What is this place? It's a mess.
Hey, it's not a mess. It's just lived in.
Ugh, there must be something more here.
Whatever you do, don't flip the photo in the middle row. Second from the left.
Oh. Mechanical. Nice. This must be the Forbidden Library.
Please, don't touch anything in A2. The moon, the hermit, the sun. I hope I made the right choice.
I'm counting on you, Master.
One more time. Let's
Did you just see what I did? I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Here's through!
Entertainment!
great so far.
I will be the star of the art! And get ready for TT Star! Get ready for max firepower! Target! Ahead! Fire at will! I will be the star of the art! Get ready for TT Star! Fully active! Pierce through! Target! Ahead! Fire at will! Stand by!
I'd say our surface debut went pretty well.
This is absurd. Here she was, defeated so easily by what she didn't know.
Unauthorized flight inside the Ark is illegal.
You say that as if you are not also flying.
This is crazy. Yeah, everyone's scared of the dark. We gotta hurry and end this. Agreed.
Stay back, Commander. She's taken hostages.
Do not move.
Is dirty the only way you know how to fight?
Allow me to demonstrate that this isn't an empty threat. Anyone who attempts to flee will share the same fate. Do not move. Shutting down the Ark was a bold move. Would you mind turning it back on? Please answer the question. Now, turn the power back on.
Commando unit, eliminate 6-0. The losses are within acceptable parameters. Restoring power to the Ark would result in a greater number of casualties. One choice is clearly better than the other.
Do you hear me, Enoch?
Yes, 6-0.
I despise you.
And I, you.
Did you enjoy throwing me into that garbage heap after I was born from your own dregs?
Personal emotions were not a factor in my judgment.
Then why did you never come back for me? Why didn't you save me? After I'd been born from all your negative thoughts, you knew I was holed up in the darkness of the Outer Rim. Why didn't you save me?
There was no necessity to do so.
Why not?
The Outer Rim is not the Ark.
So if it's not within the Ark proper, it doesn't count as the Ark?
That is correct.
You made me this way.
It is common for criminals to blame others for the acts they commit.
You abandoned me and left me to rot. That's why I turned into this. Holed up in that dark place, I was desperate for the light. This is the only way for me to take it back. Because none of you will ever share what you possess with us.
Do you hate yourself?
Yes, I do.
Then get rid of yourself.
I will take everything that is yours. The only recourse for those who have been abandoned is to take from others.
That's not true.
I told you not to move.
Even in places where not a single ray of light reaches, there are people doing everything they can to survive. That's how they've always lived, and how they'll continue to live.
And what awaits them in the end?
The hope that things might improve, even a little. To buy a slightly better home, to eat slightly better food. The hope of making someone they love happy.
Those hopes will never come true. They will only disappear. The darkness stifles all hope within it.
Still, those people don't swindle others or resort to threats or crime. They might complain about their lot in life, fall into despair, and curse the world. And they might even feel that the world is not on their side. But they still believe that the light will reach them someday, so they keep living, one day at a time. You say the world made you this way? No, you made yourself this way. This was your choice. Don't try to speak for all those other people.
I suggest you stop talking.
You know, you're pretty bad at fighting, whether it be physical or verbal.
Neon!
I'm fine. It was just bright, so I tripped.
How have you not sustained any damage? What is that body made of?
Hey, that's enough. I'm starting to get embarrassed for you.
Smile box. You're the one I understand the least. Why fight for the Ark? Have you forgotten how the Ark treated you?
I haven't.
Some of these very people were no doubt the ones who treated you so poorly. And yet, you fight for them.
You think I'm fighting for them? I'm fighting for the people who actually care about me.
They're likely not even sorry.
You think I don't know that?
Then why act this way? Have you lost your senses?
Not everyone in the Ark was like that. It was actually only a small minority. I now know that there are way more good people out there. So I'm choosing to focus on the good ones. No need to go out of my way to focus on the filth.
And that means you'll continue to protect the Ark.
Why not?
What if I said you could join me? I can make everyone love you. With my power, it would be easy.
Oh, really?
Of course. Every human will worship you.
I was joking. Could you not even tell? What do you even want to do? Let's say by some miracle things go your way and you take Enoch's seat. Then what?
That is none of your concern.
You don't know, do you? You really don't. You just want Enoch's position. You haven't thought that far, huh? I've met people like you. People who make a big fuss without thinking of the consequences.
I've heard enough. Put your gun against your head and pull the trigger. All of you. Else, more innocent civilians will die. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Even raptures wouldn't pull something like this.
Dorothy!
Attempting to resolve a hostage situation head-on is foolish. A cowardly tactic must be met with one just as cowardly.
Next time I need to act like a coward, I'll just think of you.
You look like you're enjoying this. Why?
Do you want to know why I wanted a body? Because it allows me to intervene when things become irksome.
Huh? E2 crystals detected across the Ark. Unable to quantify the scale. They are rapidly expanding. All right, let's do what we gotta do. Just a sec.
One more time.
I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through!
Firepower!
Did you just see what I did?
Target down.
I will be the star of the art! Get ready for TT Star! Get ready for max firepower!
Target! Ahead! Fire at will!
I'd say our surface debut went pretty well.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
What is this?
No, don't shoot! Don't touch her!
What's going on? Wasn't there supposed to be a blackout?
6O is using Endless's body to inject electricity into the Ark. Most of the E2 crystals crumbled during the attack, but some remaining fragments are reacting to electrical energy and expanding.
Where are they coming from?
I am unable to determine that. The plaza's cable branches throughout the Ark. The power is spreading quickly across a large area.
How can one Nikke produce that much power? It makes no sense!
Her body is simply that high-end. She will reach a limit eventually, but by then, there will be significant casualties and severe damage to the Ark's infrastructure.
What are we supposed to do then?
Destroy Endless as quickly as possible.
They're spreading faster than I can destroy them!
Keep at it! I'll help! This isn't the time to argue about that! Roger that. Dorothy, you help out too.
So we have to destroy the crystals without coming into contact with them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll help.
How are they expanding so fast? What kind of monster did you create, Enoch?
I am sorry.
Get away from there! There are crystals about to shoot up! We're running out of ground to stand on. At this rate... This is bad. How far is it going to spread?
Enoch, what's the status?
The crystal's expansion is accelerating. At this current rate, the entire arc will be overtaken by E2 crystals within 10 hours.
What? 6-0.
This can't be happening. The arc is breaking apart. If we don't stop it soon, there won't even be an arc anymore. And after I finally figured things out, I finally realized that the arc isn't just full of terrible people. I don't want it to go away. I hate the arc. I really do. But I don't want it gone. It hurt me. And even betrayed me. But there were also a lot of days where I laughed and had fun. Those small memories became like stars to me. I found my own stars. All thanks to the people here. It was those tiny stars that kept me going. I was able to push through the suffocating darkness and survive. It's because of all of you that I fell into despair. And it's because of all of you that I found hope. I guess I can't deny it. This festering trash heap they call the Ark. And everyone in it. I love you all. So, look at me. Watch me shine. Look at me and hold on to hope. I did it before. And now you can too.
I'm reassessing the situation. I've detected a change in all the E2 crystals in the Ark. Their energy is being drained by a niece. The E2 crystals are rapidly being neutralized.
Roger that. What? We should deal with that as quickly as... Let's go. Hurry!
Oh! Firepower! Firepower! You want me to really let loose now that the area's been cleared, right? I got you!
How? How is this possible? With no recoil?
The answer's obvious, isn't it? It's one of the wonders of having a healthy body.
That's absurd. Not here. Not in this darkness. I won't allow myself to fade away.
What? Why did the ground suddenly move?
This is an emergency. 6-0 has unlocked a hidden function in Endless.
What? What is it?
Gravity control.
What?
How many are left? About half. We need to move faster. Okay.
You're an angel, aren't you?
An angel?
Yeah. During the terrorist attack on the Ark, you're the one who descended from the sky.
Yes, that was me, but I'm no angel.
Thank you. You saved us back then. And now, you saved us again. I wanted to make sure I thanked you this time.
Don't mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hold you up. Please go. The others need your help too.
Sure. Leave it to me.
I didn't expect you to implant such a function into a Nikke. You really are something else, Enoch.
Isn't this all getting a bit too sci-fi?
That functionality was provided by Elysian for testing. It was not anticipated that 6-0 would unlock it.
Ingrid's always going on about being tactical, and yet here she is messing with sci-fi gravity tech? I'm disappointed in her.
Summoning unforeseen strength when cornered. Would you not consider that a very human response? I will crush you all.
Warning. That falling landmass will strike a critical blow to the Ark should it make contact.
Master! Neon moving out!
You can't be serious.
Firepower! 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 Firepower!
Her firing speed is increasing, as is her power. Those golden particles, are they some kind of catalyst?
They're firepower particles!
Don't lie to me.
My bad! Hot! Hot! Ow, ow, ow! They turned off my pain seen that warning display pop up. How hot am I?
E2 crystals across the arc continue to be neutralized. Anise, your body temperature has far exceeded the acceptable limit. I recommend immediately ceasing what you are doing.
What about the people?
Rappy and Dorothy have evacuated most civilians from this area.
Are they watching me?
Yes. The citizens here are currently focused on you. Citizens in other locations around the Ark are also looking in this direction. This is because you are the only light source in the Ark at present.
In that case, I can't stop.
Your core has begun to melt. It will be completely melted in 1 minute.
What about the crystals?
Analyzing. I can confirm that all E2 crystals across the Ark have been neutralized. Cease what you are doing, Anise.
Sorry, but I don't know how to make it stop. At least I know I've done enough.
The core meltdown has halted. Temperatures have stabilized. Correction. All energy is being transferred to the expansive armament star. The expansive armament star is being disassembled and reallocated. Some portions are adhering to the damaged core. Integration is in progress.
What's going on?
I do not know.
Huh? Suddenly I feel really light. And what are these clothes? Are they even clothes? I feel like I'm soaking in a lukewarm bath. What the?
Anise, please explain your current state.
I'm not entirely sure, but I do feel pretty great.
You're speaking too quickly.
Huh? Beats me, moron! I can just punch her, right? Get the hell out of the Ark, you freaking virus! Oh, time's moving normally again. And my clothes are back to normal. I don't really know, but I think...
Master! Anise! It's collapsing! Firepower!
Roger that.
Endless has ceased functioning. I detect no E2 crystals anywhere in the Ark. We have won.
Great job, everyone.
Right back at you, Anise.
You as well, Dorothy.
I still don't know what just happened. But what matters is that we won. We won!
Enemy spotted. Engaging.
I will be the star of the Ark!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through!
Entertainment!
How heavy your burden has been.
Just a sec. Stand by.
Doing great so far.
I will be the star of the Ark! Get ready for TT Star! Get ready for max firepower!
Let's keep this momentum going!
Another victory for firepower!
After examining the remains of Endless's body, I was able to determine that Sixo escaped. In other words, she survived.
You say that as though it's not a big deal. After all the damage she caused, shouldn't we be doing everything we can to catch her?
Pursuing her is currently not possible. Her final destination is likely to be the Outer Rim. However, I have determined that only her main program was transferred, and that she lost most of her other functions. She will require decades of learning to return to her previous state.
Still, shouldn't we finish her for good?
There is no need. That is a concern for the distant future, by which time humanity will already... Correction. Since this is a matter for the distant future, responding now would be a waste of resources. It is of no importance.
What did she even want in the end?
There is no way to know. 6-0 was originally utilized as a means to strengthen justice within the Ark. She likely only ever learned how to fortify justice through acts of evil, and thereby resolved to commit ever greater atrocities. Presumably, this learning culminated in her attempt to seize control of me and bring down the Ark. Her desire for Endless's body was likely for the same reason. Physical force is essential for committing evil. Greater physical force leads to greater effectiveness. This is evidenced by 6-0's decision when the blackout started. She could have retreated and tried again later, but she chose not to.
There's something I still don't really get, though. She used herself as a power source at the end there to wreck the Ark, right? But if she had her eyes on Enix's position, that means she wanted to rule the Ark. Why destroy the thing you're trying to rule?
She was likely trying to restore power to the Ark to force my hand, and then seize control of me while I was attempting to contain the situation.
I will reduce everything to ruin.
But why? That doesn't benefit her at all. You think she just got desperate and decided to take everything down with her?
There is some logic to that. Perhaps her only goal was to destroy as much as she could, for no particular reason. That kind of senseless malice may have been something she learned from humanity. Human nature has very clear strengths and weaknesses. The Ark suffered severe damage because of the monster it created. I hope this incident will become a learning opportunity for the people here to realize the danger of what they possess. However, I am not thrilled about the fact that I would be the first thing they dispose of, if they really take that lesson to heart.
Wow, you can make jokes now?
Thank you for saving the Ark in its time of crisis. Formulating this as a solo operation for the commando unit appears to have been the correct decision.
Granted, Dorothy's intervention wasn't exactly expected. Did you reach out to her?
No. I said nothing to the Pilgrim Dorothy.
She must be up to something. Isn't it kinda rude to question someone who just helped us out? Yeah, you're right. She probably didn't want anyone to die either. Let's go thank her.
Well done, all of you. We will meet again soon. Correction. We will meet again at some point.
You don't have to thank me. I only did what I had to. What do you mean? You seem really interested in me. Yeah, because we're friends.
Huh? Since when are you two friends? Wait, what does that make us then? We're friends too, of course. A friend of a friend is a friend, right? Come to think of it, we've actually known each other for a long time now, huh? Nice to see you, my good friend Dorothy. Hey, it's my friend Dorothy!
Please leave.
Oh, come on! Is that how you treat your friends?
Question. What made you try so hard to win the humans over?
Did I?
Yes, it was quite the impressive performance. And here I thought you despised the Ark. Have you changed your mind?
Yeah, I've forgiven everyone. You should do the same.
I didn't realize what they did to you was so easily forgivable.
It wasn't easy.
I just mean that for me, it would be impossible. Take what up? How do you know that?
We met Snow White. She told us everything.
I never knew she could be so talkative. No. I'll handle my own affairs. Please just stay out of it.
What are you planning on doing? You don't have any allies left. You're all alone.
Enough. I'm telling you to leave me alone. Please. Okay?
Wow, I haven't seen Dorothy shout like that in a long time.
She's cornered.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to raise my voice. While I appreciate your concern, I'm asking you to stop.
Dorothy.
Rappy, don't say anything more.
All right. But I still remember the promise I made back then. If you ever walk down the wrong path, I will stop you. So don't go down the wrong path. Let's go, Commander.
See you around.
Take care, Dorothy. My friend.
Thank you for your concern.
Superbe! Magnifique! Amis, ma chérie! You shone with such splendor! I was so overcome! I shed tears de joie!
So... Did you figure out what the expansive armament actually does?
Oui! I carefully analyzed your data de combat. The true function of the expansive armament star is the control de l'energy. Not merely of laser weapons, no. It can control everything that qualifies the energy. In general, you can use it to accumulate the energy and then release it in one shot, like the entertainment punch. However, if you absorb a lot of energy, it may assume la forme de clothing as in Starlight mode.
Starlight mode?
Oui, I gave it that name. Is it not magnifique?
Yeah, sure.
Well, it is only temporary. You are, for a moment, able to reproduce the power of the legendary Nikke, Lilywise.
What? Wait, what's Lilywise got to do with all this?
Oh, you don't know? Pretty could have been the next Lilywise. So powerful was the body she possessed. And since the expanded weapon was created with that body, it was probably made to recreate that power.
You don't actually know that much about it, do you?
I must admit, no. It took me quite a long time to decide I should utilize it. To be honest, just looking at it was difficile pour moi.
And here I thought you were just trying to keep it a secret as part of your whole entertainment bit.
No, I do not pursue entertainment as a detriment of human life. Anyway, I've heard Nikke exists somewhere with a similar ability to control energy, so I do not know le détail.
Okay, so what about the lights and speakers?
Those are for entertainment!
You literally just said you don't place entertainment above people's lives.
Do not misunderstand. Those are to guarantee that in any circumstance, people can see you and hear your voix. That way, even in Le Moment, the great desperation, they will not lose hope. It is a weapon that embodies my personal philosophy.
I get it now. Thanks.
No, Anis. C'est moi who must thank you.
Enemy spotted. Engaging. I need a sec.
I will be the star of the art!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through! Target! Ahead! Fire it well!
One more time. Let's do this.
I will be the star of the art! Get ready for TT Star! Get ready for max firepower!
Target! Ahead! Fire it well!
Another victory for firepower!
Are you serious?
Yes,
How is any of this even possible?
because of the Outer Rim's actions during 6-0's previous attack. When the E2 crystal attack was conducted at Punk Street, no harm came to the Ark citizens who fled to the Outer Rim. Residents of the Outer Rim shared supplies with them. They destroyed the mist production facilities scattered across the Outer Rim. They destroyed 6-0's core hardware. During the Ark blackout, not a single human crossed the partition into the Ark. After Endless and Eternity were repelled, no attempts were made to terrorize the Ark. Based on this evidence, I have come to the following conclusions. 1. Without the Outer Rim's cooperation during 6-0's attack, the situation may have escalated much further. 2. The Outer Rim currently exhibits no intent to harm the Ark. Therefore, the Outer Rim's threat level has been downgraded accordingly. Endless and Eternity will withdraw from the Outer Rim, and entry procedures into the Ark will be simplified for the Exotic Squad. Regular meetings with Ark leadership will be scheduled. Your representative from Ark leadership will be Ingrid, the CEO of Elysion, upon her own insistence. May we assume that you, EH, will serve as the representative of the Outer Rim?
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
Understood. Additionally, now that 6-0 is gone, the Darknet has lost its owner. I considered shutting it down, but have confirmed that most humans in the Outer Rim rely on it. As such, I intend to assume control over it, personally. Please inform everyone that the trade of dangerous goods will no longer be permitted.
Okay. We don't have any use for such things anymore, so don't worry.
Thank you for your cooperation. I look forward to our continued collaboration.
Yeah. Same here.
No way!
Ooh, does that mean we can just head into the Ark now?
Sounds like it. We'll probably have to do some paperwork, but we're no longer barred from going.
I like the Outer Rim, but I like the Ark too. There's lots of tasty stuff, and when I run around, the ACPU chases me. It's fun.
I thought you hated it there. Now you can't wait to go?
Yeah, doing the same thing every day is boring.
All right. Well, let's keep this up so that eventually we won't even have to fill out paperwork.
Yeah!
Great job, boss. This was our first big job as the new exotic. And it went better than... Are you crying?
No. It's just rain.
Rain in the Outer Rim? Huh. Of course.
Huh? It is not raining, though.
Jackal, in moments like this, you just say, "Oh, I see."
Oh, I see.
Good job.
We've finally taken a step forward.
Do you think we're forgiven?
No. This was just Enix's decision. We haven't been forgiven by the victims who suffered from what we did. We're not even close to that yet. But if we keep at it, if we keep doing everything we can to atone, then someday we might just get there. The Outer Rim, too.
Let's get back to work.
Huh? Doing what?
Oh, whatever we can. The Outer Rim may be used to darkness, but it seems the people here still get freaked out by a total blackout.
Yeah, let's go help out. Where's the Underworld Queen?
Rosanna and Sakura are being dragged around everywhere because of that information Sixo scattered. Moran is still searching for mist production facilities with fire in her eyes. Sugar's still lying down.
Did you find Loki?
Yeah, we found her, but... how should I put this? She's kind of like a puppet with its strings cut. All she does is sit there and stare. Apparently she calls out Liverin and Fragile's names every now and then, but I don't understand why.
I'm scared of her. She's like a creepy doll.
I wonder if that's the reason Liverin couldn't break free from Sixo.
Did you figure out something?
No, just speculating. We've got a lot to do. Let's move.
By the way, is Sixo dead?
No.
What? Isn't that bad? We gotta catch her quick!
There's no way to catch her. If she decided to disappear, she's already deep underground.
What if she does something bad again?
It's fine. It'll take her a long time to do anything again. And by then, Enoch will be stronger. The Outer Rim, too. Until that day comes, no matter what, we'll do what we can to bring light to the Outer Rim.
Huh? Who are you? Six oh. Mist! Yes! Mist! Please give me mist! Huh? You're trapped? A ton of mist! Sixo, give me mist! Okay! Sixo, I'm here! I'll get you out! Mist! I need mist! You're gonna give me mist, right? Right? I want mist! I'll get you out! Mist.
With this...
Fragile? How did you find this place? Just hear me out, Fragile. I'm gonna be punished, right? When that happens, everything I've saved up until now will be confiscated, and I'll have to start all over. It was so hard for us at the beginning. You remember, right? You don't want to go through that again either, do you? This is just a contingency. I wasn't planning on actually using it. Everyone knows how much leverage a crystal can give you. If someone needed it, I could sell it for a small fortune. We could really get a lot for it. We could treat it like a strategic weapon, yeah? With that kind of money, we could start over without having to struggle like before. It would be a better start. a little more comfortable. Fragile. Please say something. Look, I'm going to be punished. I'm trying to do better, which is why I agreed to be punished in the first place. And since my punishment is already coming, what's the harm in doing just a little more before that? Once I'm punished, it'll all be wiped clean anyway, right? Fragile.
Great so far.
I will be the star of the ice!
Get ready to see TT Star shine! Fully active! Pierce through!
Everyone, sing along! I guess I really was born to perform!
Good job taking care of the 6-0 incident. The number of casualties and the damage to the Ark are severe. But considering the circumstances, we got off lucky. The entire Ark could have fallen. We can discuss that between us later. Not that I plan to go back on my word, of course. There are just a lot of eyes here.
I believe you could say l'operation was un succès, thanks to the considerable impact of Tetra's Nikke. It was une victoire worthy of the term entertainment.
In case you forgot, there were 2 Elysian Nikkes present as well.
What are you talking about? One of them is a Bacillus Nikke.
Is that what you think? After taking her without permission?
I took garbage and made it gold. You should be grateful.
Oh, really? You did it yourself?
What?
Anyone listening would think you built her body yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. What do they say about younger siblings again? Always trying to prove themselves.
I don't know how a victory celebration turns into an argument, but that's enough. What we should be discussing is why Enoch has summoned us here again.
Indeed. This is an important matter.
Okay. Explain.
Very well. Before we begin, I will ask others to come in and brief you on the situation. Please, come in. This is Elig and Trony of the Electric Shock Squad. They are the ones who cut power to the Ark during the battle with Sixo.
What? Hello there. I'm Eleg.
I'm Trony.
Wow, all the leaders of the Ark here in one place. I've never been part of anything like this.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who shut the Ark down? Who gave you the authority to pull a stunt like that?
Alec?
Yeah?
What should I do? I didn't update my will before coming here.
Uh-oh. That's not good. You think now's the time for jokes? How dare you carry out something that critical without authorization?
To maintain operational secrecy, I made the request personally. Is there a problem with that? As there appear to be no objections, the meeting will continue. Elig, Trony, please give the briefing.
Okay. The Ark is doomed.
What?
Well, don't just leave it at that. What do you mean?
The Ark's power source isn't producing enough power. It hasn't even reached 20% of its original output. And it's dropping, albeit very slowly.
What are you saying?
If nothing changes and the power source continues to decline, it will shut down completely in about 6 months. And when that happens, that's it for the Ark. Show's over. That's what I'm saying.
How can you be so flippant? Take this seriously.
Sacre bleu!
What?
Do you understand the gravity of what you just said? Give us a proper explanation.
I'll explain. We deliberately shut down the Ark's power source. An hour later, we reconnected the feed line to restart the core, and succeeded in restoring the converter to its original state. According to our projections, it should have returned to full output, since all we did was power it off and turn it on again. But once the output reached a certain threshold, it stopped increasing. If we consider the original state to be 100%, then it only reached 20%, and it's been slowly declining since. This might sound strange to say, but the decline has been very stable. Eleg said we had half a year, but if anything happens to make the decline less stable, then it might shut down sooner.
What caused this? There has to be a cause, right? Was there an error during the restart process?
There couldn't have been. While it takes a lot of time, the work itself isn't very complicated. And,
We're pretty much the best of the best when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yes. That much I don't doubt. Then do you have any idea what's causing it?
The core is simply near the end of its lifespan.
Its lifespan?
Yep. We believe the Ark's power source has simply reached the end of its service life. After a close examination of its surface, we found a lot of inactive sections. They felt like hardened tar.
There weren't any problems before, so why now?
We think it's because it was continuously active before this. Put simply, you know how computers sometimes work great one day and then don't turn on the next? Maybe it's more like a game controller that,
So it's like rigor mortis. A body's muscles stay relaxed as long as there's energy for them, but the moment the energy runs out, they stiffen. Once that happens, they won't soften again, even if you inject energy into them.
Oh yeah, exactly. You could also think of it like melted wiring. If the copper inside a wire melts, electricity will keep flowing as long as the strands are still touching. When the temperature drops, though, and the melted copper contracts or solidifies, gaps form and the current stops flowing.
So what's the fix?
We've been using that core for so long without knowing much about it. We still don't really know what it even is. Enoch, do you know anything about it that we don't?
I do not.
If Enoch doesn't know, then it's fair to assume no one does. So, yeah, we don't know. The simplest solution would be to find an identical one and swap it in, but I doubt something like that even exists.
That explains why power hasn't been fully restored.
Yes. Damage from the E2 crystals is a factor. But the primary cause is reduced output from the power source.
Any proposals?
At present, there is no immediate solution. This meeting has been convened to explore options based on the view of the collective leadership. Please wait a moment. An unusual broadcast is being transmitted throughout the Ark. I will share it.
Citizens of the Ark, hello. My name is Dorothy. I am a pilgrim who wanders the surface. This is the first time I have addressed you since the Rapture's assault on the Ark. The reason I stand before you today is because I can no longer tolerate the central government's lies. The Queen has descended to the surface. You heard me right. The Queen of the Raptures. The entity is known as their sovereign. After drifting through space for so long, the Queen has come down to the surface, and she is targeting the Ark. Do you remember all that's happened ever since the Raptures invaded the Ark? Mysterious crystals swept across the city, killing many innocent people. A massive black spire of unknown origin charged toward the Ark, triggering earthquakes. Just recently, there was a large-scale blackout that struck the Ark, followed by a large number of crystal outbreaks. An innumerable number of Ark citizens and Nikkes have been killed or injured. Has the central government ever provided a proper explanation for any of this? No, because they cannot. Because the cause of all these events is the Queen. With the Queen's descent to the surface, the Raptures began targeting the Ark in earnest. The series of recent disasters that have shattered the Ark's former peace stands as proof of this. I previously came to the Ark to warn you of this threat. After the Rapture's invasion, I persistently urged the central government to act. If we do not confront the Queen, there will be no future for the Ark, nor for humanity. Yet the central government did nothing. They could have prevented all of this, but they chose not to. The reason is simple. They only care for their own security and have no interest in external threats. I wish to protect the Ark and humanity. We cannot continue placing our trust in a government that acts solely for its own interests. We must begin the Third Surface Reclamation War. I, Dorothy, will stand at the vanguard. Nikkes and citizens of the Ark, please stand with me and save your home. Do not turn a blind eye to the dangers that are right above us. We must reclaim the surface.
I'm sure it's only showing on a niche channel without many viewers, right?
Dorothy gained a great deal of attention after her part in the battle with Sixo. Her personal channel has received a large influx of subscribers. After going live, this video has been spreading rapidly across the Ark.
Dorothy, delete the video and all those related to it.
There is an additional update to report.
What now?
Deputy Chief Dobin has mobilized his forces and is engaging Dorothy.
This just keeps getting worse.